Going up against Lew Polley, it's being your first commission fight. How was it for you?
Incredible, to be honest. Incredible. Like I said, I was a little nervous to go against a veteran like this and know that I was going to have 3 5-minute rounds against him. But I knew without a doubt that I wasn't going to back down from this. So it was either I was going to, tap, nap, or snap. And hey, I didn't have to tap, and I didn't have anything snap. I went 15 minutes with him, and that's awesome. So that's the biggest thing that I learned from here, from this fight. I have better ground than what I demonstrated, but he's a big-ass dude, and he's heavy, so there's just things that I know. I was a little reserved because I knew that unless I got knocked out, I was probably going to go to 15 minutes, but, like I said, it may be my first commission fight, but it's not my first fight. It's not even my first 3 5-minute round fight. So, again, I was just honored to have the opportunity to show myself, and I fought against a veteran, and I came out, without getting beat down, should I say. So, hey, it's a loss, but, I learned from it.
You talk about how this was your first commission fight, however, it's not your first fight. For those who haven't known a little bit about your history, you want to give that information?
Well, most of my fights are on the East Coast. I'm an East Coast guy by heart. All my amateur fights are on the East Coast. Like I said, I have 14 amateur fights. Once I came out here to California, I've done numerous crank racing fights and things like that. A little different than the full MMA, but basically the same thing minus headshots. Like I said, numerous titles from nationals to states, armed forces, and worlds. So again, I went to Serbia last year for Worlds, won that. I go to Russia this year, so we'll see what'll happen. But I got a couple more fights in me before I retire. Retire out of the Marine Corps in 4 more months. 20 years down in the books, and like I said, I'm 39 years old, so eventually moving on to a new career. I'm gonna have to probably put MMA as a whole competition, to the side, and I'll always remain in the discipline. So I'll stay on top of my Muay Thai, I'll stay on top of my jits, and I'll be the old man, doing that kind of stuff. So that's it.
Well, after this fight, Lew Polley actually sent out a thank you, not to just you, but also to the entire military corps.
Yes.
So how did that make you feel?
That was awesome, and to be honest, I mean, that warmed me, that warmed me up, and that just showed that he was a stand-up guy. People have their opinions about other people and stuff like that, but he didn't come off as a prick or anything. From weigh-ins to this, and it's not about me. It's about our service, and you need to understand that we have the strongest volunteer military in the world, and also our military is made up of only 1% of the entire United States. So that's very impressive, and like I said, whether it's my brothers or whether it's my sisters that are in uniform, for all of our service members, hey, keep them in your thoughts regardless what you feel about the military, and understand that freedom is not free, and I cold-heartedly mean that. So hey, it is what it is. Semper Fidelis.
Well, I thank you, and for everything that you've done in our military and all to our military. It's the people like you that make us realize how freedom isn't free, and then to see you come out here and fight, considering like all that you've gone through, and just to put up with this little fight, it means a lot. Lew Polley was actually saying how this is no comparison to what you've done for the past 20 years for our country.
Yes.
And coming here and showing us just a little bit of who you are as a person, I respect that, and I appreciate that more than you understand. So, and BAMMA USA, we're happy to have you, and if you have a few more fights in you, we hope to see you. We understand that you're retiring, you're getting up there, but you were determined, and you showed dedication in that fight. We went all 3 rounds. You didn't seem like you expected that to happen.
To some degree, like I said, I knew that he was going to push it, and again, my learning block from that is that I could have pushed it even more and got more out of it, and given him even a harder fight. Again, the only thing I saw that I truly needed to work on was my ground game against such a big guy. But at the end, I came out. So that's all I can say.
It may have been lost in the cage, but it's a victory altogether with all
Yes.
your military you've put in. So
Yes.
thank you for being here.
No doubt. Hey, let me get a shout out. I'd like to say hi to one of my biggest fans, and that's my girlfriend, Natalie. She's at home with a newborn, Kaden, and all my other babies out there. I love you. miss you. Hey, and then Daddy did his best, and hey, as long as I know you're in my corner, nothing else matters.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.